Tour canceled. So I assume you want to talk about that first. So yeah, there's rumors that the tour is postponed. I wouldn't say canceled, but there are some rumors going around that Homixide Gang is the reason that now the Antagonist tour, which is Playboi Carti with all of his label mates, you already know this, is getting postponed because of the altercation where Homixide Gang jumped Summers because and tore out his scalp and took his fake chains, the moissanite chains. By the way, if I had me some money to go get some jewelry, which I guess I do, but like I just feel like I'd look weird in jewelry, so I don't get it other than watches. But I'd get moissanite. I feel like diamonds, the only reason diamonds have value is because there's a monopoly on the supply. But regardless, the rappers don't know that shit, I guess, so they just buy anything that glistens. Anyway, so where is it? Homixide Gang. There were rumors by heaven or hell. Again, take the information with a grain of salt, although it was confirmed to me, but which I'll tell you all a little bit later, that it's fake news. So I don't know, maybe this person is true and then the label's lying, because that probably happens all the time where they try to push certain narratives like, no, Homixide Gang, they're fine, like they're the most peaceful human beings on this planet, they only play Fortnite, they've never touched a human being in their life. If they're over the age of 18, that is. As I was saying, though, so heaven or hell, they said on Discord, they have given us some like information about previous albums or whatever. Again, you never really know whether it's true or not. Even if it was true, people change their mind in Carti's team or Uzi's team or whatever it is. So it could have been true at one point. They said, I did not say I was going to post further information, but I'll ask if I can share the tour I heard earlier today. They said it's cool, so I don't know how much this truly impacts the tour, but Homixide Gang is in a legal battle with Live Nation because of something involving Summers and a security guard. Live Nation doesn't want them to perform at a venue under their sponsor ever again. So what I'm trying to figure out is, didn't this all happen, the altercation, at Box Fest? So I don't think it was ran through Live Nation. Maybe it was. But Live Nation usually is like major label stuff. Box Fest, like I know the dude, it's two guys, shout out them, they're doing a great job. But like I don't know if maybe just Live Nation heard about it because they went viral, and then they don't want to put Homixide Gang in the tour because they don't want any altercations happening, or they don't want to be associated with it. Whether or not it has to do with the altercation or not, because it could be due to the allegations with the underage stuff. So that kind of makes sense. However, again, we posted this, but we said allegedly. It was because it was a rumor. Nobody actually knows if it's true, but allegedly there was a call from Interscope being like, yo, this is fake news, it's for other reasons. Now what I'm thinking the other reasons were exactly why the tour was getting postponed in the first place, because remember, Carti was already did it once or twice. It had nothing to do with Homixide Gang. He was already postponing it before the altercation with Summers and Homixide Gang. So he could have just been postponing it so that he could drop his album, because what is it supposed to drop? The 16th. So today is the 7th. That means that the earliest date that it could drop is this upcoming Friday, which I'm not sure if, I'm not saying that is the date, but like that's the earliest possible date. So what is that? 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. It could drop the 12th. So that would only give like 4 days. And I feel like people run tours a couple weeks at least, maybe month after they drop the album, so that people can actually like memorize the lyrics and then go to the show, and like you can get the hype, or if the hate comes on Twitter, pause. Like, you know what I mean? With Whole Lotta Red, I'm pretty sure he ran the tour like when? The winter of 2020 or maybe 2021, I can't recall. But so that's why, I think, at least, because why would he go on tour so early after he drops his album? You know, that's what I think though. So again, there was a call, it said fake news, I took it down for other reasons, and that's all I got. But they wouldn't tell me because I don't even know if the label knows. Carti's probably just made the call like, yo, postpone the tour. Yeah. And then just hung up. And they're like, what? You're wasting all this money. We still need to sell tickets. You haven't even dropped an album. Like, what are we doing here? So it is guaranteed to be postponed, or is it not 100%? I don't think it's 100% guaranteed, although I saw like one date postponed, so I'm not completely sure. I haven't bought a ticket yet because I'm not, you know, I'm not just gonna be. I bought a Coachella ticket in early 2020 when the pandemic just hit, and then I think the first Coachella after that was like 2022. And then I was trying to get my refund for the ticket because I couldn't go to LA at that time. And they lost my fucking, like, they lost my digital ticket. So I couldn't get my refund of like $400. So no way in hell am I dropping hundreds of dollars on a ticket if the album ain't even drop. If we don't even know if it's gonna actually go, like it's gonna go on, or like he's gonna do it next year, whatever. Like, no way in hell. And I couldn't even charge back on the card because it was so long after. Like, you got like a window on your credit card afterwards, and I couldn't even find the transaction because I'd be doing like groceries every 3 days or something. So yeah, I think it has to do with the album. That's all I got. I remember when you went and you said you wanted to go backstage with the artist, and they did me dirty. No, I mean, I've gone backstage. Going backstage for like these, at least for the underground ones, isn't even worth it. I like meet up with some people, but then there are like so many little interviewers. No hate to them because they do it, but like I'm not gonna be the person to like show up with a camera and be like, yo, what's good? Say what's up to the vlog. But you know, the TikTokers, they gotta, you know, that's what they gotta do. So like, it's a grind for sure. Do I dance? Yeah. I was at a wedding last night and I dance best to R&B, some like hip action. But that's just because everybody, you know, all the white people at the wedding, they can't dance. You know how it is. I'm not saying I'm the best dancer either, just in comparison.